One character I know a lot of fans are super duper excited for coming in 2023 is Blue Beetle. We found out Cobra Kai star Xolo Mariduena is going to star as Jaime Reyes, but we don't really know a lot about the movie and details are scattered all over the place. So I thought it would be a good time for us to get together, talk a little bit about the Blue Beetle as a movie, and what we actually know is going on, and what we think might be happening with the production. Let's take a couple minutes to dive right into the film and do a little bit of a breakdown. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. Also, the massive giveaway. We're about to give away this PlayStation 5 at 25,000 subscribers. All you need to do to get in on the giveaway is be a subscriber and leave us a comment. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out that free Week of Skills share down below. It's a spectacular way for you to develop all of your superhero skills for that never-ending war on crime, all while not diving too deep into your pocket. Plus, it really does help the channel, so we really appreciate it. Well, as many of you know, the Blue Beetle is coming to the big screen. The production recently got an upgrade from HBO Max to theatrical release, and we do have a couple of details about the upcoming film. Now, to start off, we'll dive right into who's associated with working on the film. Now, we do know Angel Soto is set to direct, and Zev Foreman, John Ricard, and Walter Hamada are set as producers, with Gareth Dunet Alcacer set to write the film. We also know Cobra Kai star Xolo Mariduena is going to play the character Jaime Reyes. Apparently, we're also going to get Ted Kord. But as of this date, we don't have any actor associated with the role, so we're looking forward to an announcement there. Now, this film was set to come out on HBO Max along with Batgirl, but we do know now it is going to get an August 18th, 2023 release date, which is quite the upgrade. Now, I did notice it is following Shazam Fury of the Gods in the DC film release order, setting up a bit more of that teenage fantasy fulfillment motif with both films. In case you didn't know, Jaime Reyes has a ton in common with Marvel's Peter Parker. He's a high schooler with everyday and very human and relatable problems. And this was going on long before he bonded with the alien Scarab. I suspect, like the Tom Holland Spider-Man series, we're going to see a lot of those level of relationships in this upcoming film. Now, as of right now, it's pretty unclear who the villain is going to be, but many are predicting it'll probably be Black Beetle. Yeah, I know, I'm unsure about that myself, because quite honestly, Marvel has struggled with villains that are basically the bad version of the hero in origin films, and this would clearly fall into that category. Now, we could see another villain like Anubis or some baddie from his rogues gallery, but since this is an origin story, I suspect we'll actually see the character known as La Dama and her gang of superpowered thugs. Now, if you don't know who she is, her real name is Amparo Cardenas, and in reality, she claims that she is an entity who is actually older than time. Now, she's also gone by a couple pseudonyms, the Dom, Lady Styx, and the Lord Queen of all beings and things. In the comics, she has magical powers, which include mind control, chronokinesis, which is pretty cool, energy absorption, negation, and projection, and she's actually immortal, with some specialty skills in the occult and leadership, making her quite the formidable foe. Along with them, we might actually also meet a group of people called the Posse. Now, these guys are actually a group of enhanced kids that Jaime is friends with and very well could be minor characters in the film. We also could see Paco Testas, who in the comics becomes a character known as the Blood Beetle, and his origin story is tied super close to Jaime's, at least in the comics. Now, obviously, DC Films will likely take some liberties and alter some of this, but for a new character, Jaime Reyes has a ton of villains to choose from. And also, don't forget, Ted Kord is in this movie, so his rogues gallery is also in bounds, but I find that not very likely. I do wonder, since we have a throwdown in the comics between Jaime and Guy Gardner to kick it off, if we're going to see any GL involvement in the film, or maybe even Booster Gold. He's Ted's best friends. But this would be a massive mythology dump in an origin movie that most of it might not apply. Now, we also know that his costume will be practical, not CGI, because Xolo has stated as much. He even said he's done a few costume fittings, which is awesome to hear because it means production is steaming forward. The crew over at Murphy's Multiverse did report the project is set to kick off production in Q1 this year down in Atlanta, Georgia. So we are really close to that happening, and hopefully we'll get a few details, leaks, and more information once things start down there. I do think this movie is likely to be very big for DC Films, and the team over there would love to have their very own Peter Parker-esque franchise, having it focus on the teenage aspects of Jaime. Quite honestly, this did really work with Sandberg's Shazam movies, which is a guilty pleasure for me when I don't have anything else to watch, and I really hope these movies both have the same tone and feeling when it comes out. So, what do you guys think? What are you hoping to see in the upcoming Blue Beetle movie from the comics? And with Ted Kord appearing in the film, are there any older aspects of the character you expect to show up on film? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.